Hey there, people. Welcome back to Spread Love. How are you doing? And today, it's been a while since I didn't put any fragrance content online, but yeah, you know, it's not it's not the main hustle at all. And I've been trying to do some changes. Now I'm doing like an old school, just camera and vlog type unedited video. But I really want to get into like editing videos, maybe do some reactions, do some stuff. So let me know if you want me to do some reactions and other stuff, or if you prefer the old style content. I'm also gonna bring back microphone. I've got a new camera, a very cheap camera, but anyway. Um, yeah, so I don't know. And I moved again, so that's another thing that prevented me from doing any more videos. And today I really wanted to talk about, and this is not a joke, I'm going to talk about Old Spice Eau de Cologne, which is a fragrance, an old fragrance. I think that their like slogan or something is their tagline kind of is if your grandfather didn't wear it, you wouldn't be born. So um, thanks, I guess. And this fragrance, is it still good today? Um, what's the price range for that? Um, Etc. This fragrance is extremely cheap. Uh, at the store I bought it from, that's a 125 ml. The store I bought it from, it was marked as $11, I think, and it's like an ordinary store, so that's not like a discounted price or anything. That's just the price of the bottle for real. Um, it is very very cheap. It is very very cheap. I got it for free because the like the packaging was opened and stuff, and I work at that like nearby, so they know me. They were like, oh, just go with it. Um, and I was wanting to try it like just because of like the old school appeal. The very vintage kind of fragrance, like masculine fragrance that you like. It's probably one of the most vintage you can find still. Um, and I think it does smell super good. Surprisingly, extremely nice scent. It's a floral kind of vibe with the carnation there. So if you've never like smelled a carnation based fragrance, carnation was super used in old school men's fragrance. I believe there's carnation in Drakkar Noir and other like classic. I think every fragrances that were marketed towards men before 1990 probably had carnation somewhere in there. I think even Acqua di Gio has carnation too. It is a very nice floral note. Carnation is like a very, very round, very nicely floral, kind of bubblegummy-ish floral note that is extremely interesting. Um, there's spices in there, of course. It's called Old Spice. Um it's the old spices that you're thinking about when you think about it. I don't know how to put it better, but it's the if you have like an Old Spice deodorant or whatever, it does have like this kind of spiciness to it. It's kind of sweet also. There's kind of like a cinnamon there. Um, it has like it has the definite sweetness to it. That's super nice. It's really not like an earthy fragrance. It's not an herbaceous fragrance either. So that was before the time that men's fragrance gravitated more towards oak moss and other scents that were more herbaceous, that were more leafy green. That one is absolutely not in that vein. So yeah, and it does smell super good. It's very easy to pull off in the summer. The main issue that a lot of people would have with that fragrance, I believe, is that um, Old Spice is an eau de cologne. You know, it doesn't last long. It lasts a couple of hours. When I spray a ton. Like I spray probably around 12 sprays minimum, and that for me is quite high because I'm not like a lot of influencers that spray like 12 sprays of Dior Sauvage and stuff. I would spray more like 4 or 5 maybe sprays of Dior Sauvage, and this one I spray minimum 12 times probably, and then even afterwards probably I'm gonna spray some more. I like it's not been a long time since I have the bottle. It's a 125 ml, and you know like the fluid is like up there, I think, something like that. I cannot really see, but I can sense that it's light. You can hear that there's like the fluid is moving freely inside the bottle, and at first it was pretty tight. So that is something to be aware of. It's that it's $11. So I mean, you just can carry it around. It's like a plastic bottle with a sprayer, like old school type sprayer on those things that resembles like Hydracor Noir and stuff like that. Cheap, very very cheap sprayer, uh, but it works, and you can bring it around and just respray. If it lasts you 2 weeks, well, that's still $11, you know, so it's not a huge deal. Seasonality wise, I would wear that mostly during the summer. I would not wear this dressed up, even though that's an old school. Sometimes you think old school fragrances, like you can dress it up, you know, and stuff. You could definitely like wear this dressed up. I'm not like it's still a like floral spicy fragrance. It will work. It's just that I have way better options out there for like a dress up, but also I feel like that is very like summery vacation style fragrance. um, I would love that like at the beach, or I love that like today I'm like wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm going to work outside and stuff. So that is like good moments to wear that fragrance. I believe um, it's a fun time, like summer fragrance. You kind of want to be sweaty with that fragrance. Like, to be honest, like it's fun to be outside and sweating a little, and not wearing like this full on clothing that you would wear in the summertime, like in the colder months. Um, yeah, so is it sexy? Yeah, of course. I mean, that is very. It's a beautiful scent, and I do believe that there's like a nice factor to it. It smells clean. It smells nice. It smells a little bit floral. I think that honestly, like on my skin and everything, no one that I've been in contact with noticed that it was Old Spice or like an old type fragrance. They were like, "What's that fragrance you're wearing? It's like, is it the new like whatever? Is it the new Valentino or stuff?" And I'm like, "No, it's not. It's Old Spice. It's $11 at the like pharmacies, like drugstores and stuff." So yeah, I think it does smell nice. It has like this vibrant like kind of uh not green, but like, yeah, floral, I would say. Vibrant floral greenish quality to it. That's nice, and it's got like a nautical kind of vibe also. I do think that I don't know if I'm confounded just because there's a boat there, but it has like that classic nautical kind of vibe to it. I like nautical patterns and stuff. I don't do boat, but I don't go fishing either. But I like that kind of nautical element to it. That I couldn't like exactly pinpoint. Maybe it's the carnation. Carnation is like in Acquadigio. Maybe it's like in the Nautica Voyage. I don't know. It's really nice, and I think that it has like its sex appeal. You know, when you're like super casual, wearing almost nothing in the high heat, it's great. You know, and it's not like a terribly strong fragrance. It's an eau de cologne, so even if I spray like 20 times, it doesn't it's not overpowering, and especially if you wear it outside and it's very volatile, it leaves a nice scent trail, but it's not like over present. I also layered it with Demeter pineapple and Demeter pina colada in separate occasions. It works super well. It gives it an even more summery vibe. Like especially the pina colada one, because of like the cocoa and coconut accord. It fits in super well, and the pineapple also fits in super well. You could like think you have like a Creed fragrance for nothing at that point. It's a kind of like a mix of Viking and Aventus on the cheap, but I mean it's great. It like and yeah, does it really smell like Creed Viking a little bit, but not like I think it's like the same kind of spice mix and stuff. But Creed Viking is obviously way better. I'm always doing jokes about it, saying that it smells like Old Spice, but it's not exactly like it's not an all in one to one. I think there's like similarities that you can point out, but there's so many fragrances that are like in the same ballpark, but they have like wildly ranging um, quality levels and stuff. Creed is obviously like a very nice quality brand, so I'm not a huge fan of Creed, but give credit where credit is due. The ingredients seem to be pretty good, and that's pretty much all I can say. It says that it's a fragrance from 1938, which is a long time ago. They say like they have this tagline about like your grandfather. I think it's probably more my great grandfather or even further along. So that being said, have a great one. And yeah, I'm probably gonna try to do like different contents, maybe even different kind of vlogs too. I'm gonna try some stuff. So tell me if you want to hear me talk about anything other than fragrances. If you want to see like more reactions videos, or 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 anything of the sort, like just give me a little hit at the comments down below, and spread love and spray love. Bye bye.